Jinah Parker. I'm here again with another episode of Dance Every Damn Day. Today I'm so excited to be here with Marcella Lewis of Abraham in Motion. Welcome, Marcella.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. So, let's talk about Abraham in Motion. So, you started dancing with the company in 2016?
Yes.
Alright, so it's been about 2 years. What keeps drawing you back to working with me?
I've certainly been challenged. I love a challenge. With specifically a piece called Years Home. And we're still touring that piece. Emotionally, I was really pulled out of my comfort zone. It's very intimate. You have to expose the most vulnerable parts of yourself in this piece. So that's something really beautiful to me. I think the movement itself is really innate. Something about how he moves really connects to my training and my body. Of course, I don't look exactly like him, and it's not exactly the same, but there's just a very clear connection and understanding that just really connected to his movement.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, this piece that you mentioned, can you tell us a little bit about it?
So Years Home is about love, longing, and loss. It's a series of duets and solos with one trio, and it is in a round, so there's an audience on every single side, and the audience gets to choose if they want to listen with music or in silence.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we've never heard the music, but the music was, the music was created for the piece, and we've never heard it, so we always do it in silence, but they get to, it's definitely two different experiences, but they have both been considered as a whole piece, like
right.
with or without the music. So yeah, it's very intense and very emotionally draining, just because love, longing, and loss.
Right,
I mean, come on, yeah. So it's one of the biggest challenges I had, dance-wise.
So the challenge is what keeps you coming back to the work.
Yes.
And I haven't seen that piece yet. I definitely need to see it.
We are performing it at the Joyce in, I don't know.
Why
but,
wasn't it at the Joyce this past season? No, I'm just kidding.
we had it.
I know you don't make this schedule.
We performed it at the Kitchen a few months ago. But yeah, we're performing it again in New York soon, so just be on the lookout. Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
How does Kyle inspire you as an artist? How does he push you?
I think Kyle's social and political statements are a key factor to why I wanted to be in this company in the first place. And it's incredible that I'm able to dance while also speaking some truth to audience members. I get to do something that I love,
yes.
and also, feel like I'm changing something or helping something or teaching somebody. And I think he's very brave for his statements that he makes at his work and with his music.
Nice. Are you brave?
I would say so.
I would say so,
Because, yes, I feel like I would do anything for art, as long as it's substantial to the work and what I'm trying to say, or what the choreographer is trying to say, or anything. I'm an open vessel. As long, I always say, anything for the art.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's talk more about you. I know that you went to Purchase. You have a BFA in dance, and you obviously work with Kyle Abraham, and you also are a choreographer and rehearsal director at Home and Collective. Yes. So tell us something about you that's not in your bio.
um, just anything?
Anything.
Okay. Well,
To help us get to know you more.
okay. Well, I have this birthmark. Also, the full name of it is Clipotrinane. It's kind of a very intense name. But it's also known as fire mark or port wine stain. It covers about, let's see, a quarter of my body. Yeah, and it goes all the way to my hand. And it's just like this deep red color. And on my chest it's actually shaped like Africa.
Get out.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. So, do you have, I mean, we're all from the motherland, but do you know if you have specific roots in Africa?
I don't know about my specific roots. I would love to find out.
Any genealogists out there, contact
Yes, please.
Marcella.
I want to find out a lot of my roots. I've only gone as far as like my great grandmother, because we have like pictures, but other than that, I'm not really sure. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. That's a really interesting detail about yourself. So, what has been most challenging for you on your journey?
I would say it's having a mother, a single mother, she has lupus, and she's had it all my life. And I think coming to New York and leaving her, I kind of took care of her while I was in LA, back at home.
Yes.
But I know that living my dream is all she wants, but it was really hard to come here and leave her in
Yes.
LA.
So you're the only child?
I'm the only child.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you guys are in communication a lot.
Yes.
Beautiful. And visits?
Yes, definitely. I have to go home at least like 2 or 3 times a year.
That's great.
Yeah.
Strong connection. Who inspires you? And it can be in dance, it can be in life.
Ooh, a lot of people. Kyle, all the dancers in Abraham in Motion. It's one of those things where you can't believe you're in the same room as people you watch on stage. You're like, wow, I'm like right here next to you.
Yes.
Like, so that is incredible. I love Basquiat. I love Ernie Barnes. This is another visual artist. Erica Badu, Angela Bassett.
And what specifically about the people that you mentioned, what do you find inspiring? Like, what element about them do you find inspiring?
I think it's about everyone is like just being themselves, and the dedication they have to their art form. Like I mentioned before, I just feel like it's like that situation where you would do anything for this art, and I think that is the bravest thing.
Yes.
To do. Yeah.
Great. So let's talk about self-care for a moment. As an artist, we know it gets very busy, you're traveling. What do you do for yourself to revitalize your energy?
Yeah. So I'm still learning that, and I'm learning from people in the company. Just because, like, I still look up to them.
Yes.
Just because, and they've been in the company, they've been in this world a little bit longer, and I've watched, like certain things, like what they do when they go back to the hotel room, just like taking a bath or rolling out, like just those simple things like that. And even after we have like a long season at the Joyce, like a spa day, like things like that, like we'll do that together. So I feel like it is important to just wind down after a really long day. So
What's
learning
your
that.
ideal wind down?
Yeah, my ideal wind down is a bath,
Okay.
some Epsom salt, some tea. Okay, tea is my thing.
Okay.
So I feel like tea can cure everything, which is not true at all. But if I have like a big cup of tea, I'm like, all is good. All is okay in the world.
What do you want to see in the dance world or in the artistic world as we go into the future? What does that look like to you?
I would say that I want I think classical modern dance to still be pertinent to the direction that we're going in dance. I think it's great, like where dance is going. I love it, but I do love classical modern too. And I think making sure that we continue to respect and understand how important classical modern is, and classical ballet, like all of that, like just that core,
right?
And remembering that core, forever, just throughout. Yeah.
I'm going to just add on to that with you, piggyback on that. I completely agree, because I mean the reason why contemporary exists right now, it feeds off of the classical, right? So if you don't know or understand the classical as you're coming up as a dancer, then what is going to happen even to contemporary? Where is dance going to go after that?
Yes.
So that's a great explanation. Inspiration. What advice do you have to other artists?
Be honest. Yeah. I think I try every day to be as honest as possible with my art, and even like with Dearest Home, like I was telling you about, just making sure that I'm giving my all, my vulnerability, because even if it's uncomfortable for me, I feel like the people deserve that. They deserve to see this human raw form, and even if that does mean I have to go through all of this past, like anything I had to think about.
I was gonna ask you, what are you tapping into?
I do 2 different duets with 2 different relationships. For both relationships, I tap into relationships I have with people in real life. So it's another thing, because this piece is really contingent to my life. So that was also the biggest challenge of it, and it was, I don't know how it happened, but it ended up being like actual like literally exact relationships that I have in real life, and it was, I don't know, it was really cathartic, and I
was gonna ask you if it had been therapeutic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Therapy through art. Yes. So thank you so much. We're going to wrap up by doing a kind of a fun little activity that I always do. We're going to do Would You Rathers.
Okay.
All right.
I love this game.
All right, so here we go. Would you rather live without internet or live without AC and heating?
Live without AC and heating.
That is where we are in this world. I hear you.
Because, oh man, that's really sad. Wow.
It's honest. It's honest. It's how do we survive nowadays without the internet?
Yeah.
Everything is tied to it.
There's just no way. Like literally everything is tied to it.
Yes. All right. So, would you rather find true love or a suitcase filled with $5 million inside?
Definitely true love.
That's okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
yes.
yeah, I guess I don't know what to explain.
All right. Would you rather be able to teleport anywhere or read people's minds?
Teleport for sure.
I'm with you on that.
Teleport for sure.
Especially in this city, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. I like if anytime anybody asks me what would be your superpower, it's always teleportation.
I'm so with you. Would you rather control fire or control water?
Control water.
What's your sign?
I am a Gemini.
Okay. So if you're a Pisces or something, I would say, okay, that makes total sense. Control water. Okay,
Yeah.
so water is like an element for you then.
Yeah. Gemini is.
Well, you talked about taking baths, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. you have a connection to water.
That's true.
All right, so one more. Would you rather have your thoughts appear above your head in a thought bubble for everyone to see, or would you have everything that you do live streamed for everyone to see?
Everything that I do live stream?
Thoughts or actions?
Oh man. I would say actions, because I need to have my head to myself at least.
Yes.
Because I could be thinking something and just showing something else on the outside. Because, I had to have my head to myself though. Oh my god, that's like your only privacy.
I agree. I'm with you on that one. Marcella, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me.
No problem.
That's another episode of Dance Every Damn Day.